Hello, everybody. Welcome to Critically Average Adventure, and welcome to this death threat that we call Out of the Cold. It's a D&D 5e campaign I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends. Last time we saw our valiant protagonists of this adventure. Rook had realized that he had a cube that possibly contained an entire continent within his hand, and the promise of his family still being alive inside led him to sit upon the roof of the yak and meditate over this thing. The rest of the crew had everybody had absolutely destroyed the poor Bargel Jewess at his performance, which he had been coerced to perform in at the Yak's Tongue, to tell the tale and sing the tale, which actually did write a whole bloody song for you guys to perform at the Yak's Tongue, which he then absolutely tore him apart afterwards, and Rook took centre stage. He was also fascinated by young Niala and her cleaning techniques, and eventually left. And morning came, and when morning came, you received a death threat from Venit something. VT was the stamp on the thing. A letter from the young prince of Frohast, who told of her adventures through the Shadowfell, eventually finding a mask which they wore and became the Lich Alaviska. And yeah, you've got that in your pocket, Rook. Also, you got a lot.
No, I don't have anything in my pockets.
You're basically in your pocket. You've got world-ending stuff. Liches and two demons.
Confident and a lich.
Which is why Rook has it.
Plus
because
two
he
demons.
can take a lot of hits and give out a lot.
Nah.
Rook literally carries the lives of thousands of people,
if not millions,
if not more.
Yeah.
This is the man that this is the bugbear that can't carry a wheel of cheese. Reminding everybody.
Right? No, hang on a second. That wasn't just me.
I mean, you
that
dropped
wasn't
the
just
cheese.
me.
You
threw the
dropped
cheese.
it. You dropped it.
You dropped it.
And you
tried to stop it with a knife.
Yeah.
I would like to add something. The person who has the magic items that are world-ending is the barbarian, not the literal specialist in magic items that you have on the team.
But the one who could use them best to make big bad things die. I don't know.
Yeah,
my brain's not working.
The person that's most likely to fall hindrance to wisdom and intelligence saving throws is the one carrying it all.
I am very smart, I will have you know.
No, you are not, my dear.
Smarter
You're
than the
probably
average
not as smart
bugbear,
as me.
These are my brains, aren't they?
I have 18
You
intelligence
forgot the
and
third one.
clever.
We went to the doc. We asked Alora once when she was really little, "Where's your brain?" And she said, "In her shoe." So then we went to the doctors, and she was getting like measured for height and weight and everything. And then she turned to us and says, "What about my brains in my shoe?" Into the doctor. It was very strange, very funny.
Bless.
The strange utterings of a 2-year-old, 1-year-old, something like that. It's very weird. Yeah, she just thought her brains was in a shoe. I don't know. Okay, so let's start back at the Yak, because it seems like a good place to be and start our adventure, as you have begun many adventures here. The letter is received. You're around the table. You're sharing it. Everybody knows about the letter. Okay, I'm going to say.
Actually, sorry.
I'm going to say. Well, so you guys opened the letter. I think it was actually Arden that read it, and Niala was there. And
we were getting the milk.
Yeah, and I think you were there as well, Ray. Ray was there as well, weren't you, Ray?
No, he was at the shop, if I remember correctly.
Or Ray, you'd you gone to go and work?
Ray was at the workshop.
I spent the last 3 days in the workshop.
Yeah.
I think I finished my sonic screwdriver now.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So Ray's going to have done that. Been making some bits and pieces, and then met the ever?
I do sleep at the yak, so it's probably like early morning that he wakes up and he's like, "So what happened? Why does everyone look sad?"
Yeah, I think maybe that's it. Yeah, you walk in and you can see Van Arden and you see Nyala and Rook, and you join on the stairway, come down for breakfast, getting some food. You've got a couple of moments, Ray and Rook, on the stairs before you kind of come down into the main parlour.
Morning.
Rook,
Yes.
morning. You've been here longer than me.
Possibly,
Is there
yes.
like a temple here?
Temple.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I'm a bit groggy this morning. Heavy night.
There is a temple of
My
Melora.
apologies.
Its main cleric is called Wraith.
Yes. So yes. Melora has a temple here. Quite a prominent one. Wraith, an acquaintance of ours, is the head cleric. Any
I ever told
particular
you about
reason why?
Eluxeth?
I don't
new
believe
apprentice.
so. No.
Yeah. I have an apprentice now. I'm teaching her how to be an artificer.
Oh. Well. Okay.
She's cursed.
She's what?
I think she's cursed.
30?
I think she's cursed.
Oh, Kurt. Oh, shit. Oh, I mean, yeah, Wraith should be able to identify if there's anything wrong with them.
You know when they're open? Churches have opening days.
It's a temple. They're open all the time, I believe. But
Okay.
I feel like the clerics would be kind of sun up to sundown, maybe, unless there's some sort of night ritual to do. Don't know. I
built
don't
a
really
new
know
thing again.
clerics. Oh God, go on. What?
Neither do I. I built a new thing again.
What? What have you made this time? What wonderful and wacky contraption?
It can do basically anything.
Explain.
Imagine if you've got an entire workshop,
Mm,
big bag of holding.
okay.
Think entire workshop into something about the size of a screwdriver.
Interesting.
I basically just built a pocket dimension, filled it full of tools, and built a thing that can turn into tools in pocket dimension.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
And he takes it out of his hand, and it's a hammer, and then he like presses something on it, and then it becomes like a long, like lead rod.
I guarantee Arden has a bigger rod than that. But
He
no,
presses something, and it gets bigger.
it's an impressive size. It's very impressive. Any particular reason, or just because you could?
Well, up until now, I've been carrying all my tools with me, and it's like £30 worth of metal
Yes.
in a bag that I've just been dragging along with me, and as
Mm.
such, I don't have to carry that anymore.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Because if I carried any more tools, I'd have to ask you to carry them for me.
Yeah, that's normally how it goes.
I had to carry so much shit with me to help me build my things that I invented a bag of holding.
I mean, I've heard horror stories about bags of holding, but
Yeah, they don't
kidding.
interact with each other very well. Anyway, probably should talk to the guys
why?
Thank you for your
What's
help.
wrong?
because
So-
first thing in the morning, and that's what we always do.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, it's what
I'm gonna go get breakfast.
it's what you always do. I always have a drink first.
Passive insights, you two.
12.
13. My insert's not very big.
There's an air of quiet from the two. They hold a letter between them. Unless you want to try and deceive folks, you can make a deception. No. You get an air of quiet as you walk in, both of you. Rook, you go to the bar. There's the ever ready Ed at the bar.
Ready, Eddie?
What morning, Rook? How you doing?
Not too bad, Ed. How are you?
Oh yeah, splendid. I just got some bacon frying and yeah, just getting a few bits ready for morning rush. Hopefully it's going to be a good one.
No,
Ed?
Hold on, Rook first, please.
no, I have
problem.
a mug of the black morning juice.
Yeah, sure. He cocks it round in the one arm, knocks it with a tap, gets it underneath with a single hand, underneath before he can even spill a drop, and then knocks it up with the top of his head on the bar.
Thank you.
No trouble, Rook. You got some post today.
Have I?
Well, you lot have. Morning, Ray. I don't know. They've got a letter. Go and have.
Okay.
Morning.
Thank you, Ed. Have a wonderful day, you over-enthusiastic man.
Yeah. Tree said that sometimes.
Ed,
Yeah.
some point later, could I have a talk with you?
Yeah, it's not busy now. Do you want to just let me
Probably
check
should
the
check
bacon?
what-
Hold on. He puts his head in the battery. It's all right. Couple more minutes.
Probably should check on them first in the post.
Yeah, if you want to, I'll
This
be
looks
here. You
ominous.
know, I'm here most days when Treese is not busy. When Treese is busy. Sorry. Yeah, sure. Go and see your friends. Can I get you anything, bacon?
Yes, please.
Sandwich? That
Yes, please. Sandwich will be best.
sandwich.
It'll be the
Oh
great.
yeah. So he goes off and potters around. You start hearing the clanking, and you can smell a freshly baked loaf as he opens up the oven, and that smell
You know, hand
permeates.
in the kitchen.
Huh?
You know, hand in the kitchen.
Me? No, I'll be fine. Don't worry. You
Never
go see
mind.
your friends. They've got. Mum looks a bit weird. You proceed over. You see a letter between
I was trying to be funny.
you. You see a letter in between Arden and Yaron.
Morning.
Morning. I don't want to be a bad bird so early in the morning, but
Wait there then.
we have okay. So Arden
What
is
the-
wrong.
Go.
Arden is wrong, and in a bad way.
No, and then, hold on.
Two, we have a new another person that doesn't like us.
Okay.
To put it bluntly.
Well, what do you mean another person that doesn't like us?
Everybody loves us.
I would like to ask a question. Is my name on the letter specifically? Or have I just inherited problems?
No. Why would you name me? Anyway,
I mean, technically, you're
I've
not
only been a part of this place for like 4 days.
it just says the heroes of the Kanzaks, though.
That's actually a very good point. That could
Is this my problem?
no, but it could play to our advantage that they don't know you.
That's what I think.
True. They don't
the
know
letter say?
Ijaro potentially too.
I mean, Najara was there, but they might not know of her.
A Ray and Ijara tag team. I love this.
Interesting.
So we three, oh my god. And what?
You
What's
should
the
probably
letter say?
warn Nanjala.
Why do you all look terrible?
Yes, right.
Sorry,
Come on.
Yara.
What's going on?
So,
Fill them in.
Phrasing.
well, it turns out Tristan had
Maybe later.
a confidant,
Right.
and
Like,
he
what happened
sent
on the
them.
other-
He had a contingency plan for a letter
I'm struck.
to be sent to this confidant in the rise of his death, which has happened. So to this particular person, Venet. They want us dead.
Again, is there a list?
No.
It just says Heroes of Kakanzax, and the gist of it would probably be us and those in our company. I'm still not sold on Litiana. She might not have specifically directed him, but if he was under her tutelage,
Yes.
she would have known what he was up to.
Just calm your paranoia for 2 minutes and breathe, please.
Well, she might not know of what he found in the Shadowfell, but she set him on the path.
Who really knows what is there in the Shadowfells? It's too damn dangerous to go there. It's not like the Feywild.
You were the one that wanted port keys. This place has a trove of them.
We have a reason to want those keys, must I remind you?
Yes, to seal the portals back at
That.
the main peaks.
And I have my own reason to want them.
We also have a way to get to. No, we don't. Not anymore. We did. Not anymore. No,
I mean,
wait,
we
don't we?
do.
We have
do
the glass, don't we? We have the glass.
Yeah, I
to
still
get
have
to the
it.
Shadowfell, so we can get there if we need to.
Yeah.
If we desperately need to go and find these port keys and find the Tomb of Alavisca, we can.
Last measure. Really
I mean,
last measure.
look, I'm not suggesting like a weekend holiday in the Shadowfell here. I'm not making it a light suggestion, but yes, Ray.
Portals, port keys, Tomb of La Vista, peaks.
So
You need to write these things down.
yeah, so it turns out, you know, we find you on that cube.
Yes.
Well, the cube was basically a bargaining. Well, why do you even start with this shit?
Like I said, you guys need to write me like a pamphlet.
But the problem is, if
Who
you put
wants
it on a
us-
flow
who wants
chart,
you
the chart
dead?
will end up right back at the beginning because of.
Who am I become friends
Don't-
with? Please, like
Some
take a
months
list.
ago, the city got attacked by a white dragon on a lich.
Yeah,
other way around.
Other way around.
Is
White
that where you
dragon
got the
and a
two
lich.
dragons on the ship? Because that terrified the shit out of me one day when I woke up.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you the cliff notes on this. City got attacked by a dragon and a lich. Lich stole the puzzle box that you were in from the
I was
Sletons.
owned by a lich.
And killed one of us.
Oh, also killed a friend of ours, yes. As I said, cliff notes.
Okay, give me a second.
Litiana basically was like, oh yeah, Lich lives over there. We were like, okay, let's go get the Lich.
Thank
We
you for
went
that.
we went to go and get the Lich.
Oh, and we got a cart at that moment.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
how
bigger
we got
inside.
the cart. So long story short, after a lot
that's
of trudging through snow, fighting zombies, undead, setting fire to a giant crab.
What
That
did the
was
crab
your
do?
fault.
Look, as I said, cliff notes.
I didn't start the fire this time.
Right, Billy Joel. Basically, we killed the Lich. Lich turned out to be Prince of Frohast. With daddy issues.
In big letters in his notebook, it said, made friends with somebody who killed Prince.
Then we find out the puzzle box from Litiana has half of Gregdon inside of it.
I know
Isambard
about that one. You
Sletny,
told Rook that one.
yeah,
That one.
Isambard Sletny, a couple of centuries ago, basically decided to make a prison with the help of some dudes to put two demons in there.
I know
they
vaguely
got
about
from
that.
the other side of the world and used that to
Did not know there were
blackmail
demons
said Lich to leave everybody alone. And
Well,
yeah,
can I
that's
just?
that's about it.
Do you know when
Oh,
you say,
also, you know,
"Hello,
people
my name's Van
died.
Arden"?
Yala's people died. Rook's people died. A lot of people died.
Do you know when you say, "My name's Van Arden" when you meet people?
I mean, I
And
don't
say,
tend to
"Hello,
tell
my
people
name's
my
Ray."
name.
Yeah. What you should do before you make them like you and become your friend is you tell them, "I killed a prince." There might be
I've-
problem.
Well, I don't tend
I
to.
like you guys now, and now it's my problem.
Well, to be fair, you didn't know any of this before that, so
True.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, my people didn't die. Apparently, they're enslaved.
well.
Okay, so who we got to stab? Because slavery deserves stabbing.
One problem.
I agree with you, but leave the stabbing to Arden, would you?
Singular time.
And Rook. Sorry, Rook.
Already holding a knife. Who did that? Where are they?
We have a lot of problems, guys.
Pardon me for that
I'm
argument.
struggling to decide what to do next.
Rook, you
Also,
The Lich
You-
apparently
Oh.
had allies with the Norn. We were going to go and see them, but if they're not exactly on friendly terms with the rest of Kanzaks right now and decided to ally with a Lich and gave him dragons,
No, he didn't give him dragons.
he had access to their hatchery.
Yeah,
You're,
and he stalls the younglings.
you're forgetting something about this Lich.
kidnapping is bad.
He's in my pocket.
Ah, see? I know you were lying.
Well, the problem is we're not talking about the Lich, though, are we? We're talking about Tristan. There were two
Us.
separate entities. Tristan.
So what we gonna do with the lich that Rook had? I've known this man for 2 weeks, and I know he shouldn't have a lich.
We cannot
Sorry,
talk
Rook,
to the
but
Lich.
it's true.
We should not deal with the Lich in any way, shape, or form. Look what it did to Tristan.
I can deal
I
with the
mean,
Lich.
A deep
You
dark
are the
well and
last
throw it in
person
it.
to touch anything to do with the Lich.
Why?
Look at you. You're a fucking fountain of fucking magic.
Yeah, so?
Take that as a
And
compliment.
you think a Lich would not take any opportunity to take advantage of using you?
Arden, I'm a big girl. I can deal with magic better than you can deal with it.
Why don't
Trust
we put it
me.
in the bag of holding and then
Both
just like
of
throw
you.
it in a well?
Why is everyone so eager to deal with a Lich?
Because
I
there's
want to throw it in a
knowledge.
well.
And that knowledge may be cursed, and some knowledge
It was
are cursed
left
to
in
know.
a tomb in the Shadowfell for hundreds of years, and everybody got on just
That's a
fine.
good
You don't
idea.
need
You
it
stick
now.
it in the Shadowfell.
No, don't throw it in the Shadowfell.
How about this? We get some concrete, we put the mask in a mold, we fill it full of concrete, then we throw it in the ocean.
No. Rook, you are the one holding the lich. You decide.
I think the concrete idea is a good idea.
Ask stays with me until we find a way to destroy it.
Restore it.
Destroy
Destroy.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean,
it. End of discussion.
Have you ever tried testing
We
Dispel
could
Magic in
have-
it and just throwing it in a smelter?
we could have tactical insight from the mask. That's the thing.
Absolutely not. We
It's
cannot
not
trust
worth
it.
it.
Anti-magic field, throw it in a smelter.
It's not worth it.
If you put it in into magic
burn
field,
the
it's
shit
not
out of
going
it?
to respawn anymore. That's the thing. It's just going to be some flesh that Rook used to scare Arden shitless.
Yeah, that was funny.
Very funny.
I thought one curse was a bad thing. Dang it.
Again, one time, guys.
Yeah, and you still fell for it.
Oh,
Right. We need to make a list.
Can you make perception checks at disadvantage, everybody?
Oh,
Oof.
shit.
Yeah.
The conversation is heated. You are very much focused.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Bless you.
9.
14.
9.
14's lowest.
I got a 9 and a 20.
Okay, so it's half. You notice, Ray and Rook, the shuffling and a mass of red hair emerge from the upper floors.
Scraps.
The moaning.
Yeah.
Ah, Ishara. Oh, she's going to have a headache.
She got very drunk last night.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Jara, do you need a hand?
I
have a thing that can help.
There's not a response. The mass of hair and shuffling comes towards the edge of the table. It takes up the letter and promptly sneezes into the letter.
Shara.
I can clean it. I can clean it. Don't worry.
I am not. Never let me drink again. Never let me drink again.
Do you want a drink to take the edge off?
You know I can't make that promise.
What would you say, Arthur?
So do you want a drink to take the edge off?
Of course I want a fucking drink.
Don't. Oh,
Here, drink.
Ed.
Have some of this.
There's she goes like this, parts the hair. You still haven't seen eyes yet. Just parts the hair. That's just the
Ishara?
spot. What?
Would you
If
like me
it's-
to fix?
If it's to do with scraps and cleaning or feeding scraps, I'm not touching any food.
The whole point of having a metal cat is the fact that you don't need to feed it. And do you want me to fix your head?
What do you intend?
Well, to fix this.
No,
She
I
means
wanted
how.
to. How? Yes,
Magic.
this is the one.
magic.
What do you wish to do to me? What
Get
kind of
You out.
what kind of spell do you wish to cast? I have arcanic knowledge, you know. I'm
Okay,
not just
vaguely. Okay, he puts a jar in front of her and goes, basically lesser restoration in a bottle.
What's it taste
You
like?
will be sober, but it will not. Grass, mostly.
Ugh, no. I'd rather feel like this than eat grass. I'm not bovine.
I go towards Ed and I get like whatever accounts to sugar cubes and I put like 2 in it and then I give it her back.
Can I make a medicine check?
Yes. On what? On Ijara or Ray's?
It's a combination of the two. I have an idea of where I want to go with this.
Okay.
It was a 14.
Okay. You realise that she is probably hungover. No, definitely hungover. Maybe suffering from some sort of other malady, a cold or something like that. You realise that what Ray's thing is, they need an Arcana check for your stuff, wouldn't they, Ray? Because it's one of your infusions, correct?
I'm effectively asking to cast whether she wants me to cast restoration on her,
Okay, it is Ray's
which gets
version
rid
of Lesser Restoration, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm being nice. I'm totally not. I have never cast lesser restoration before,
Ed?
and I'm totally not experimenting on his jar, but I'm kind of experimenting on his jar.
I take the lesser restoration vial that smells of grass.
Mm.
I just get Ed to give me a shot of gin, and I pour the shot of gin into it. There you go.
So it's 2 sugar cubes, some gin in it, and she swigs it back. She's like, ah. Oh, it needed a double hair of the dog rook, not just a single one, and it's working already. Thank you, my friends. Oh, oh my gosh! This hair!
How
This-
did you do it?
Can I? Is this the first time that Ajar's ever actually sober?
No,
She is magically induced sober.
no, she has been sober. She is mostly
Okay.
sober. You can do hair? Well, I suppose you can do hair. You've got lots of it. All over.
I mean, technically, there's a difference between hair and fur, but I'm not going to go into that.
And she has a long bit on the head. That I will call hair. This I will call fur.
Yeah.
And she kind of ruffles your skin on your forearm.
Yeah, Niall has
Strangely, this
become
time you're adding more.
frozen. The moment you said hair, she froze.
Can you do this then, or what? I don't know if anyone can do this. I don't know if she goes like that and runs her fingers through, and they stop in the hair.
No, stop it. Oh my god. You are so in luck. I'm doing my mom's hair regularly. Come here.
Okay. What the pirate lady? You do the Gerald's hair? Oh, she always looks quite fine, feisty hair. I like it.
Yeah, she told me
Okay. So
when
what?
I had hair.
Why is
once.
everybody looking like a sad sack down here? Huh?
We received
Read the
a
letter.
thread letter.
Oh,
Somebody knew was trying to kill us.
ah! When we hit them?
Stop moving!
We need to find them first.
We don't even know who they are. Their name is Venet something.
Okay. Let's recheck from her. Oh! Oh! Woo! I'm gonna. She has been there. Let me check what that is. That's a good roll for Majara. For once.
She
Not
has
in-
good rolls.
Not in combat though, let's say.
Shara is our Shadowheart.
Ojara is not a Shadowheart. Shadowheart's a bitch.
Shadowheart is so bad.
She's
Shadowheart
not.
is literally vile. She's awful. She never has
She's
anything
not.
nice to say about anything.
That's not true. And
It's
Lazel is
very true.
worse. Lazel is
Mm.
worse.
Yeah, at least you know where you stand with Liza. You don't have a clue where to stand with fucking. You don't know whether she's going to be pissed off about something or not.
You want to talk about maybe Astarion?
Starion is the best,
not
and I will
talk
die
about
on this
like-
hill.
I don't
No,
talk to
Gale
Astarion.
is the best.
No, Astarion is the best, and I will die on this hill.
Karlak's the best.
Me
Sorry.
and George agree.
Karlak is the
I
best.
mean,
That's
Karlak hands down is the
Karlak
best.
is
Yeah.
a close
Karlak.
second.
Gala's
Anyway,
best
sorry,
girl,
we-
mummy, whatever you want.
We've got off way off track.
George,
Sorry.
see what you did there. See
Yeah,
what you
that's
did.
me. I
You
know,
mentioned
I
one
know.
name.
I know, but it's a cracking game.
I'm level 7 and I've spent over 100 hours and I'm only just into Act 2.
I just finished my first campaign like a day ago.
Anyway, sorry, Pete.
So, she says there was. What did you say, Venet?
Bennett. What was the second? Let me do the letter. Pull out the goo. Look for
He
the second
cleans it.
initial. What was it? Venet T? Venet S?
T.
T. Venet something T.
Tolth. It's Tolth.
Venet Toth.
Tulth. Tolth.
Tolth. How do you know this? Who's Venet Tolth?
In Southgate, there's a guy called Venet Tolth. He was praying.
Southgate. The Southgate here or the Southgate like in a place called
No,
Southgate?
Southgate of Mordensaw.
No. I mean the place called Southgate, over the bridge.
Yeah, the other side of Mordensaw and Gregdon.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is he?
Well, he was praying. He was speaking
Where
to
is he?
He was speaking to a chaplain in Southgate. When I was there traveling through to get to the Wanderer's Lament. Although I didn't really know about the Wanderer's Lament, I was more just like a wanderer without the lament part. I was just doing the wandering part, and then I met the lament, and then I became part of Wanderer's Lament, and then realized that they gave me a big bug in my nose. That was horrible. That was
Uh,
gross.
Go on.
He was playing. He was playing when I was there, before as I came down to Throwhast, and he was playing for a family member, maybe. He was uttering prayers quite loudly, and then he spoke to the minister here in the church and said, they said, Venet, Mr. Thoth, I'm sure they are doing everything they can for him. How's the boy? He said, well, but into his studies. And that he was worried about some boy who liked reading books that were about spooky things. What? What do you look at me like that?
That boy was Trustin Fenric.
Okay.
You have
So you
something
did
for to
Ben
tie
and
your
Leah.
hair.
Yeah, ribbon.
Thank you. There you go.
What did you do to her hair? I'm curious.
She okay. Because Jara's kind of have the poofy hair, like
Unbrushed.
Like-
It is wild, like Brave, like the girl
Yeah.
from Brave. Yeah.
yeah. So she did Viking braids, basically, like
Oh,
little ones, and then finishing by a big one.
lovely. So this guy knows Tustin. Yes, what you're saying, Arden.
Well, he was the prince. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Was being the
And
appropriate word.
also
Now, look
the
at Arden.
guy, also the guy that was the lich, basically.
Okay. So why he want us dead now?
Because we killed the prince that
Okay, I
was
thought
the
it was
lich.
We killed the boy. I
Yes.
get it. So what does this? We don't know who this Tustin is. This Venet is. We don't know who Venet is.
Yeah, but he's someone apparently close to the prince.
Okay. Okay, so we go kill him. We find him, get him dead.
Don't. Oh my god. Not everything has to be about killing, you know?
He said he'd kill us first. Rook, you with me?
Yeah.
You
I mean,
with me?
There must be
Yeah.
some other way. You
There
two.
is.
Stop being murder obos.
There is.
We
another
get
way.
someone else to kill him. We hire
No.
people.
No. Rook, you were saying?
He just happens to accidentally run face first into my hammer. Then I didn't kill him. It was an accident.
Don't. Arden,
like-
please say something.
What if?
Oh no.
Kill him.
Jara holds up a fist to you.
Trustin had allies. He made that clear. He obviously had more allies than we thought closer to home. We already know that the King of Mordensoul had trouble, mainly with the cult.
And I was an asshole.
The king is now awake and well again, which might potentially be a thorn in Letiana's side.
Again with this?
But it'll be a thorn in other people's sides as well. The people that were allies with Tustin, this Venet. I think we need to go to Mordensoul.
I got it. We go to Mordensoul. But Rook, I know how much you like punching things, nearly as much as I like punching things. But what about your family in the box.
We need to find Jess.
We do.
Oh, I forgot about it. I'm so sorry, Ruka.
We
Just
need-
everything happening. I stuff.
It's fine.
We need to find Jess. We need to reinforce the boundaries within the box. We need to figure out some way of putting Gregdon back where it was. If that's even possible.
We need to make sure there's not something that has been installed there.
Well, that's the problem. We'd have to re-evacuate the half expanse to put Gregdon back. But it's the half expanse. There can't be much there, surely.
But also, it's called the Expanse. I'm pretty sure it's not small.
Well, it's a desert.
I haven't even had breakfast yet. I can't have dessert.
Oh my god.
Ah, it's just a joke.
I could kiss you right now, but that was very good.
Come on then, lay one on me.
Come here.
Fuck's sake.
Come on, let's go find this Jess. Who is Jess, by the way?
The
Jess.
elf Sletney.
A small tiefling person.
Okay.
To the
The-
slightly throne.
yeah.
I say throne, manor. Well, what's left of it. But either way,
What
the blood
happened
that
to
runs in
the-
their veins will be the blood that secures the box and stops demons being free and killing lots of people.
You guys do that. I unfortunately have some business to do with Litiana, and I actually need to go see my mother because it's been a day and haven't
Nala.
talked to her. Yes?
Don't tell her anything.
Look, I've missed you guys. You've been up at your workshop, Ray. Arden, Nyala, you have been doing your thing up with Litiana the other day. Rook, you've been looking majestic on the rooftop. I've seen you. And we just do something together for once. It feels like a long time.
Let's go find Jess. And let's
I
go
don't
back
know
and-
her. You guys got to introduce me. Ray
Yes,
doesn't know her. Ray's never met her. Have you met this Jess, Ray?
No, I was about to ask who's Jess, but he answered the question.
Let's go to find Jess. Let's go to the Slightly Manor. Let's speak to Lady Sledney. Let's find Jess. Maybe even Treese knows. Treese!
She's out.
Oh,
Council.
possibly.
Don't know. She didn't say.
Let's
I'll
go.
know when she comes back, though. She comes back from the council. She's in one of them.
Yeah.
That's hardly unexpected. Let's go find Jess.
Yeah. Should we change scene? Is everybody happy to move on from here? Happy going on a Jess?
Yay.
Going on a Jess hunt. Okay, cool. So we're going to.
Oh,
Half
yeah.
of them wait.
In my feeling.
Sorry, Jack.
It doesn't seem like I'm gonna have time to do my stuff, so never mind.
No, we can. I've got your thing in. This may take long, but we'll find out. So,
We can always go to, if we need to get Eluxeth free of a curse.
yeah,
stop him by
it's
the
on
temple
route.
and speak
It's
to
actually on
Wraith.
route.
Yeah.
It's en route to the temple. You might find Eluxeth. So let's say that. So you
Well, the
start
temple's on the same street, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
on. It's
No,
across.
the temple's down bottom southwesterly corner is the Temple of Melora.
Because
Is
I
in the-
thought the whole when we were fighting the dragon, we were outside the temple,
it's on the far
and then
far
it crashed
west.
into the. Yeah, so it's like we've got to go that way, but I thought the
Hmm.
temple and the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Slightly
sorry.
Manor were next to each other.
They are very near each other indeed. Yes,
Yes.
they are. Yeah, they are indeed. So I thought you meant the alchemist towers where you might find Eluxeth, but you
No.
can divert by there. So yes, Ray, you make your way that way to pick up Eluxeth en route. Eluxeth is tying her shoelace as you find her, tying a bootlace in the snow. Oh, hi Ray. How you doing?
We're probably about our level, to be honest.
She's only like, who are these? Hi,
Is this
I'm
your cursed
Eluxeth.
friend?
Friends.
What do you mean cursed? What?
You mean she doesn't know?
Remember your issue. She knows a bit. I don't
She's
want to
cute.
scare her.
My issue?
I know. The fact that you don't know which way to turn a screwdriver round.
I do?
Which way?
Well, whatever way it turns. Either way, it goes both ways.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Who is this Lucy?
Okay.
Oh.
Do you know what it says? Do you know how it says we might need help of a god person?
Yeah, I do remember that.
We're going to go see a god person. Would you like to come with?
Yeah? All right.
They're probably better at sorting.
We're not going to make anything today then.
And then we
We
have to
might
talk to the Slepness,
fix-
so probably not.
Okay.
We're probably going to fix something. But
Okay.
first, we've got to go see the Melora Temple. We have a lot of things to do today. First, we've got to go see a Melora Temple, and then we have to speak with what I think is royalty, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well,
That, and we have the goblin problems in the sewer.
You have got a busy day, haven't you?
what do you mean goblin problems in the sewer? I thought that was dealt with. I thought you
No,
fixed
it wasn't.
I didn't
That's-
even know about the goblins.
At the gate, you know, he told us.
That's the problem, Ray. Sometimes you don't know about the goblins.
it. Right.
Come on then.
Would you like to come with Eluxeth?
I'd love to. Yeah, you can come.
I'll grab Eluxeth's hand.
Hi, I'm Eluxeth. Hi, I'm Azjara. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Yes,
you're cute.
I
thanks.
Hello.
would like to grab Eluxeth's hand.
Yeah,
Say, don't let go, don't get lost.
okay.
And on the way, I hold her hand so she doesn't get lost.
Mm-hmm. Which way is it then?
Following these.
Right. Maybe we should go to the temple first.
I don't know. Rook, what do you say?
I'm just very wary of going anywhere near demons with this.
Oh, me.
Sorry, Rook?
Temple first, I reckon.
Oh, you're tall.
And you're small.
I suppose. Relatively, Ray's a lot smaller.
Well, yes, true. Now,
He's 5 foot in shoes.
and so
Everybody taller.
Rook's going to kind of bend down to this little one.
Yeah, they're tiefling, by the way. Sorry, a purple-skinned tiefling.
Like, how tall are we talking?
5'4", I think she is.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was like small.
No.
No, she just sounds that
No.
way.
Never mind then. Retcon that. Ignore that. Ignore
That's
what I'm
all
saying.
Okay,
Nice.
which way then?
To the temple.
Okay. Eluxeth
Rook?
full.
Rook? A piece. Please.
Like old
It's on his
times.
shoulder.
Nested on this bugbear's shoulder, you are led forwards. Ray, you take a step forwards. Eluxeth falls into the snow, face first, prone.
And everyone roll initiative. Sneak attack. Dead.
Ray, you said this person is your apprentice.
Do you remember Eluxeth?
Yeah.
I help
Ah.
Eluxeth up.
As you do, you notice that they have tied their shoes to Nut and then to the other shoe somehow. So basically, they've got a ball of rotten wool with bat wings and bolts for eyes tied between. Oh, Nut! What are you doing there? Oh, what a mess.
I untie Nut, I tie Eluxeth's shoes, and then I cast Mending on Nut. In that order.
Nut flutters up, kind of flutters to you. Bobs makes a sound. You don't know what generates that sound within Nut's strange form. And then it kind of appreciation though, and then flutters and kind of flies round Eluxeth's head as if it was like the little kind of like dazed birds going round a creature's head.
And I tie Eluxeth's shoes.
That's fine.
Eluxeth, can you do me a favour?
Yeah, sure. What do you need? Anything.
Can you just put your fingers in your ears for a second?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you remember how you said somebody got fired so I'd have the warehouse job?
Yeah.
Person who got fired. Basically, this is guilt.
Ow.
Enough said.
And I wave at Eluxeth and go,
Did she get a finger stuck?
Oh,
Oh my
that
God.
one, that was in really deep.
Don't worry, you're in no harm of it piercing anything.
Okay.
oh, okay, we need to take this woman to a cleric soon. Oh god, before she causes herself actual damage.
To the temple.
To the temple. The Temple of Melora has a set of steps that leads up to it. Work has begun to repair the various pieces that were destroyed during the dragon attack. Things are looking a lot better around here, guys. The dwarven's stone masons that are about are nearly, they're putting the finishing touches on the outside, and you can still see some of the pieces of finery being moved back inside to some of the other ruined buildings, the ones that Rook leapt from, like the Beast Man, which was beautifully described during the battle.
I look up at the bell tower and I feel a slight pain in my knees.
Do you want to share with Ray?
Nope.
With Jack? It's not
Go
worth it.
back and watch the episodes.
Mm.
Funny enough,
We do
we did.
sometimes.
Yeah,
We
we did that.
We watched
That's
the
what me and
cheese
Samir did
episode.
like a couple of weeks ago.
Fuck the fucking cheese.
I had like a little recap thing.
Yeah. And Celia started complaining about my puns for all the names of the episodes.
No, that's not true.
Not all
Some
of them.
some of them are awful. Some of them are hilarious.
But that jokes, so yeah, I'm used to it.
I am allowed to officially now.
Yeah.
7 years official. Yeah, you make your way to the temple. The temple has a set of steps that goes up to it. It has a bell tower. It has stained glass at either end of it. It's a nice place. It has pews that run along the side. It has alcoves in either side. And you remember that Wraith's office is in the far right-hand corner, just kind of adjacent to the central altar. There are a few parishioners, attendees praying. There are some of the silent monks that you've come across in here who just simply kind of gesture. Something that reminds maybe Arden of times before, not back home, but at the at various places that you have worked, Arden. It's a very familial place. you find Wraith and you find his office. As always, there is stacks of books and there are scrolls and all kinds of stuff lying around. And he looks
So
up.
Wraith,
Hi.
My dear friends, welcome back. I'm so very sorry that I have not been to see you, but I'm not one to attend inns and taverns, and well,
it
as you
looks
can
like
see,
you've been busy, so
Yeah.
I have
don't
been looking.
worry, I won't be running and jumping through any of your walls today.
That would be most appreciated, Master Rook, but the reasoning was valid, and I quite appreciate, everybody, I think, quite appreciates your help in the saving of Kakanzax, all of you. But you two, you three, I do not know.
Mr.
yeah,
Wraith.
these are some friends of ours.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ray.
Complicated.
Nice to meet you, Ray.
Recently helped. I think I've joined. Not entirely sure.
Nice
I
to meet you.
Rook if he knew a holy man who's pretty good at holy magic, and he pointed us in this direction.
Yes, I'm afraid that the ailment that these fine folk came to me with before was beyond my knowing. Though I managed to find them an answer in one of these tomes somewhere, and hence they ended up going to the Ren Main Peaks. And
Oh well, yeah, I forgot to mention that too, Ray. We found a magic cup, heals people. Only so many uses. Really bad magic healing people, you know. Yeah, we found that.
Every
glad-
time I talk to them, I get more and more confused.
it's much like scripture. Don't worry, it'll come clear in the end.
Okay. I came across somebody who appeared to have a problem. I tried casting lesser restoration magic, didn't get it. But reckon you could cast bigger restoration magic, but not good enough being Artificer to do that.
Oh. Who is it? This one? And he looks at Ijara. No, it is not me. I'm perfectly okay.
The Tiefling.
Oh, I see. Has the devil possessed its soul?
No, I'm pretty sure she's born that way.
Has the devil been in me?
I don't know.
Depends on
You
what we
just
get up to
stay
on nights
still.
out.
Rogue.
No.
Please.
Rook's still got his flagon of morning
Yes.
juice.
I know it requires a lot of money. I'm willing to pay, but please, can you cast greater restoration on her? I have genuinely lost sleep over this.
The church would be most grateful of any donation that you can make.
I drop a leather pouch that go a clang on the desk.
Very well. He looks at the holy symbols that Ijara has on her chest, her breastplate. It is a ritual. Would you... I know this is not your place. Would you care to assist? It's not something I've done before. But you know of it. Yeah, I know of it. I've done similar stuff, you know. It's not so hard, I don't imagine. Just because you've got your little God of the Wild and stuff doesn't mean that he can't do it too. I don't mean it as a competition.
Collaboration.
I know I'm not exactly your kind of lane, but is it okay if I sit in?
Yes, you're all welcome. This is something that we should all attend to. Please. And he stands up and his grey robes unfold and he brushes himself down. Let's take her into the main room. I shall have it cleared.
I take down my goggles, cast detect magic, and pull out my notebook.
Several of the monks clear the provisioners from the room.
He has more than one reason for this.
He arranges the monks to clear people that are praying from the temple, explaining that there has to be a ceremony performed. The light streams in from the stained glass, highlighting the eye of Melora, which is being held by a blue robed individual who holds this this eye of Melora over their chest, and it has the dot in the center and the black rim round the outside. Who will I get to do this? Who has the highest religion bonus, please?
I have a +5.
Higher
Rook?
than me. I have +4.
You're 1, Rook. Okay. Okay.
Probably Niala.
Nyala.
Oh god.
The ritual begins, and they lay Eluxeth on a plinth, which they've padded out with towels and stuff like that. And you start looking around the room. This isn't your kind of magic. This kind of magic that would heal and remove stuff. So you start taking in things around the room within the temple itself. One of the things that draws your eye, which you've known about, and you know about Melora being the wild mother and all that kind of stuff, and them being very much worshipped here in Frohas because of the climate, the kind of ever-changing snows, and being at the mercy of elements, basically, down here. You also know that when it's Melora's eye, there is a symbol of a white circle, which represents a moon, and in the center there is a dot, a black. It's not black. It's not black. In this depiction, with the stained glass, with the light shining through from the east as you look back towards the door, not in the direction of where the magic is occurring. It's not black. It's a very dark purple.
Okay.
The alignment.
She kind of look at Arden and wave a bit just to grab his attention.
Yep.
She points to design like
Yep.
it's not black.
I know.
It's purple.
I know.
That's.
They only
Yeah.
adopted it.
Do you think they're praying to crystal?
No. The festival is when certain stars and planets and suns align.
Astral bodies.
That's when the weave is at its strongest.
Yeah, I know.
The ley lines between realms are at their thinnest, and that is when powerful feats of magic can be performed similar to Litiana.
Hmm.
There are 2 alignments,
I know.
one of which is with what I am now starting to suspect. What either collided with Earl, or what collided with Earl is what it was part of.
Okay. No worries, George.
Oh, sorry, team.
Sorry,
Let's go.
Um,
Work calls.
Yeah. Let me know what happens and if
Yeah.
I need to punch
will
in.
do.
We will put it in the catch up. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, guys.
No worries, George.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue your conversation.
Yes, so either whatever collided with Earl and created the dark side of the planet
Mm,
all that time ago,
mm,
it was either that or whatever collided with Earl was a part of that, and that is still out there.
mm.
I don't think it's anything to do with the worship. I think it's just a depiction, an ancient depiction from long ago that was adopted by those who worship Melora.
Give me the chills and the creeps. I don't like it.
History has a way of rewriting lots of different things. Give them little adaptations like that.
But the ritual continues, Ray, and you see that you've seen Ajara fight, right? When she was, oh no, you didn't. You've never seen Ajara fight. No,
Nah.
no, you haven't. So the rest
Bless
of you,
you.
the other two, you've seen Ajara fight. You've seen Ajara do nothing but drink, Ray.
Pretty much.
What you see now is a completely different side of them. There is a strange grace that overcomes them. And you noticed it as soon as they kind of stepped over the threshold of this place. Like the very air of worship that is embedded within the stones of this temple. She feels it. She feels the prayers and the resonance of holy magic that imbibes these stones, is in the very mortar of this building. And she moves with a delicacy that you guys have never really witnessed before. And she gently calms Eluxeth. She lays a hand on her cheek and just goes quite close and just whispers something in her ear. They stand, and Wraith nods, bows his head to her, and they start uttering words. They're two completely different prayers. At first, they are non-harmonious. They are like being in a crowded room with people almost like arguing. The voices clash and the consonants hit each other and reflect and echo around this chamber. Then eventually, syllable upon syllable, the words begin to merge and form. And then you almost see them leave the lips of these individuals in motes of fine strings. And Ray, you see each string with your goggles on is inscribed with the words that they speak. And gradually those words merge into a ball of healing form, holy magic. And the light from the two windows kind of pierces this thing and holds it suspended in a mote of sunlight above Eluxeth's body. And you see Ajara look at the one on the table and she says, "Don't worry. You've got two watching you today." And this ball gradually sinks onto Eluxeth's body. It stops as it touches her chest, her stomach, her solar plexus. It touches just below her breasts and stomach and above her stomach. And then it falls apart gradually and spreads along her stomach, down her thighs, and wraps her toes. It rises up and over her chest and kind of dances along her collarbones and wraps around her neck a couple of times in almost like someone like spinning one of those ribbons in the air, and it kind of wraps around her neck, and then it climbs around her face, and you see her eyes begin to panic, and Ijara just lays her hand upon her hand through the holy radiance, and there's a grip of Eluxeth's small hand in Ijara's calloused ones. You see these tendrils of light sit upon her head, and they kind of form out like this, and then they dive in to Eluxeth's mind. You see her close her eyes in bliss. A smile begins to form upon her face. And then they gradually fade away and pull away from her. The last place that this light exists is above her heart, and it seems to just seep into her heart. She sits up. She looks at you, Ray. Ray?
Yes? You good?
I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh, thank God.
Where is he? Where's Nut?
I'm sorry.
Where is Nut?
Like the two brothers, not in.
No, not Mott. Not Mott and Cot. Nut.
I go fetch her homunculus.
Nut. I am so sorry. Look, I promise
I've
I'm
been
gonna
putting that thing back together like 4 times already.
I am. Thank you so much, Nut. I'm so sorry. And she kind of cuddles this ball of rope and bat wings to her, and she's like, "Thank you, Ray.
Fine.
What the heck was that?"
I'm asking the same
Sure.
question myself.
There was a curse in your head. I couldn't do it. So, magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ijara, sir, what happened?
We cast a restoration spell using the holy light of Sahin and Melora. We pulled the malady from her mind. Yeah, there was like some kind of like thing in there that was making her like all like, and I was like, we'll get that out of there, be okay.
Could you possibly know how he has been put in there in the first place?
Let's see. Oh, he doesn't. Ijara, it is a magic been put in her brain. Someone quite strong to be put on some kind of curse that will make someone so. I don't know. Do you know how to do things now? Because Ray has been saying you is a rubbish artificer.
I only know one
didn't
spell
say-
that can do that.
You said it in not so many words. Yes.
I said she required help.
I was reading between the lines. What you said was not what you mean. Why do people speak like this? Just say what you mean. He said that you were struggling and needed assistance. Yes, I did. I remember. I couldn't do anything. I
Do
couldn't.
you remember now when it started?
Well, there was the submarine.
Yeah, big submarine. Brains
Yeah.
don't work after that.
And
You
then
tried to tell me, but you told me the same thing 4 times, then I gave up asking.
we went on a submarine. We had to warn people. We were warning about an army heading for the bridge. Is the bridge still intact?
Yes.
Good. Our message must have got through then. Someone
I'm
must have
sorry.
stopped it.
A bridge, the bridge to the land bridge.
Yeah. The ice bridge that goes between here and Cregdon.
What kind of army?
Fish people.
When were you born?
What?
It's happened to me before. When were you born?
No.
So if this has happened again, I'm going to get annoyed.
22 years ago. Why?
Date, please.
Fish people.
Yeah. Just I'm going to talk to mom.
She gives you the date, 22 years ago, exactly.
Okay.
Not to the day, it's not her birthday, but
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Can you just give it 2 more days, please?
give what 2 more days?
My birthday's when?
Ah,
Oh,
the birthday for Wednesday. Yeah, why do you need to know that? Ray?
Because I thought Big Army D's probably had known about it, but if it was okay. I'm going to give her a vague backstory, but to describe my vague backstory would probably take a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I explained vaguely the fact that I'm not exactly from here.
No, you're
and
from
time happened.
you're a bit out of time because of you being stuck inside a parallel dimension within a cube. Oh,
I don't tell
makes
demons. I just say dimension nonsense time problem.
yeah. She nods and she understands. Oh yes, portals and stuff often have different linear time patterns than others.
It looks.
Oh,
Please don't take this out of context.
Okay.
But sincerely, I could kiss you.
Well, maybe save that for later.
Fish army, please expand.
People from the town of Esterland were being attacked by fish people.
Like tritons or
Locale?
No. What are they called? My brain's gone.
are those the fish that I've encountered on the boat when I was on the boat?
Maybe. Hold on, let me remember what they're called. They are called. Oh my gosh. My brain is gone.
Are those the ugly ones from Baldur's Gate?
The god makers?
Don't start
Yeah.
with Baldur's Gate again.
He's gone.
Spoilers.
Why are you? Ah, by the way.
Kuatoa. Sorry, Kuatoa.
Kuatoa.
So yeah.
They're called
Useless.
Kuatoa. They were being led by a beast that looked like a shark, and then a priestess also that had magic.
When was that?
I don't know. A good few months ago, though. There was an army mustering to attack the gate, to attack the bridge, rather. We went to. Oh, it's coming back. We went to Drusk.
You don't think this was coordinated?
What do you mean?
not the
He's-
first tell of an army that's.
Hmm.
Were they marching on Mordensoul? Or Southgate?
The plan, as far as my allies could tell me, was that they were going to try and cut us off from the mainland. Isolate Frohast. It's very hard
So
to
that-
get onto Frohast without the bridge. It's on an ice shelf. It is an ice shelf. The cliffs are very steep to climb. The ice bridge was magically forged many thousands of years, many hundreds of years ago. It's been there for such a long time. They have to repair it every now and then, but if it would be destroyed,
Said he had allies. Much easier to divide and conquer.
Hmm. Yeah.
He'd have made promises.
Ray,
Yes.
I will help you.
What was
Now-
your mission? How did you stop this?
I didn't. I went to warn the people at Drusk. I was with the shipmaster, the port master. He was a gnome. Him and I'm quite small and thin. I could fit into the submarine. It was designed for gnomes, but I squeezed in. And we were to send warning, send message that more of these people might be invading the land. Trying to go for positions of power or cut off. We didn't know what they wanted. We knew that they just wanted the bridge destroyed. And then I remember getting to Drusk. Have you ever seen it? It's quite amazing.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember. We gained access to the chambers of the various folks and the higher echelons of society, and we met some people from, I think they said they were from Heptar.
Excuse me?
Yes, some individuals are from the Reformist Monastery. From the island, you know, where they take the people for rehabilitation.
Okay. Okay.
Does the name Mern Haberad mean anything to you?
High Lord of Heptar.
I take this as bad news.
He's dead.
Oh my gosh.
He was corrupted.
What do you mean?
With the
There was a
Mhm.
plot against the king, and it was thwarted in Mordensoul.
No.
Prince Jakar Norn and Mern Haberad were involved.
Oh. Not Thickens. What were the Norns doing there?
something to do with dragons.
Yeah, they're quite protective, so I've heard. The dragon clans of their beasts.
Would you like to meet a couple?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Apparently it's a no.
I rode a dragon once. That was enough.
Well, we have two, but still.
What?
You missed a couple of things, my dear.
A dragon? I can meet a dragon. You have
Well,
dragon.
Oh
Well,
my
we
god.
d-
No,
d-
no, we don't.
well,
We don't.
two baby dragons.
Arden!
Wormlings, more.
Mm.
Okay, I can see that this is a touchy matter. I would like to see dragons, but I can be patient when you're ready.
Wait until
And
after we feed them or something.
Stay by.
Well, your mother's currently looking after them.
They yeah.
Whatever his name is, Gull.
Do you have something against Gull?
Not at all.
Mm.
Oh, is that the big bird? I like the big bird.
Yes, that's the big bird. Oh, Mama's going to hate me for this. If people come flocking knowing there's dragon.
Yeah, well, that's yeah. Well,
Your
Look,
secret's
Jess.
safe with me, honestly. I won't tell anyone.
well, the plan was
remember
eventually
Warehouse
to
Rule?
return them to the Norn, but obviously the Norn seem to be a little bit more reclusive, and
We
also with things that have happened with their prince and
we still
Anyway.
have the hurt of the royal person
yeah,
also.
yeah. Look,
You know, in Baldur's Gate, when your inventory gets full of stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. You're just like,
This
what
is
is this? For?
lit.
What quest was this for again? Like looking through your journal notes. What is this letter for?
Literally, I do. It's exactly the same.
Got a load of shit.
Why do I have this spoon? I don't know. You picked up a wooden spoon. You were really excited about it at
It's
the time.
engraved with initials. Oh my God, I don't know what the fuck this means. Where did I even pick this up?
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
yeah. So yeah. Well,
That
maybe
every game
one
we
day
ever
we
have
can
was a
introduce you to the dragons, but not right now.
I'd like
Um,
that. Thank you.
So you're telling us that there was a threat from an army to destroy the land bridge.
Yes. Well, we went
What was it about Heptar again? Sorry.
when I went to Drosk. We met
Yes.
some people from Heptar, and that's
Why?
the last. They were there as part of the court or whatever we were going to, and I don't remember very much. It all goes a bit fuzzy.
Can I
I've got the name Lucy going round in my head.
What? Lucy?
Lucy.
I was
No,
trying to help
no,
you fix.
that's Lefty Lucy.
I was trying to help you fix nut, and you kept turning it the wrong way and stripping the screws. So I repeatedly made you write down lefty loosey righty tighty because you were being annoying.
Oh,
my dear.
sorry.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
fine.
My dear,
I don't have a lot of
if
patience.
you don't mind, I'm a mind wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enchantments and everything. I know
Well,
we
you
don't
should
have a
get that on
great
a t-shirt
reputation and
for at
everything,
this
but
point.
can you share with me your memories?
Yeah. What do I?
I can
do?
try to find some magical traces also and try to help you puzzle up what's missing.
Oh, what do you need?
Okay, give me your
Okay.
hands. Give me your hands and open your mind to me. Really.
Is it okay if the one with the red hair stands near?
Sure. Ishara can stay, yeah?
Would you? You were
Oh,
so.
okay.
You were so. You calmed me when the light was happening. Thank you. It's okay. I'm good at this kind of thing. I'm easy to get along with, you know?
She really is.
Yeah, I found that, Ray. See, even Ray gets on with me. Even Rook gets on with me. Rook doesn't get on with many people. He just likes to. Well, he's okay, I suppose. He's made some friends. Okay. What now?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Do I close my eyes or something?
If you feel comfortable, you can. You don't need to. Just let my magic do its magic.
Okay, she does. She's willing.
Nyala's going to reach out to a mine, and first thing she's going to search from traces of magic.
Hmm.
Uh,
You find threads.
okay. What kind of threads of magic there are?
These are ones that affect the mind. You see, it's kind of like someone has walled off sections of her brain. You can see like the remaining foundation of where there was a wall that has been destroyed and is crumbling as more neurons reconnect.
Okay. Can I try magically
Mhm.
to help her rebuild this part of her mind?
You can roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah. Oh boy. $24.
You tap in
Okay.
and she opens her mind. You brush away the last pieces of these walls with a gentle sweep of your hand in this kind of cerebrum that you travel through like a spectre almost. And you knock away these walls that have been constructed that separate the different parts of her brain. And you can see that there's a visualization of it is like there's part of her brain that was locked off that was included but maybe not intentional. There's like this kind of bit that is cogs and wires and springs and sprockets that kind of animate round each other and form and create creatures, and mouths and eyes and tools unfold and expand, folding out of each other and then fold into like a simple machine. And then they explode again, and it's like a diagram, and you can see them all become another thing. And that's like her creative artificer mind. You can see part of her as she is now, that kind of sweet innocence that was left. That was not walled. Then you find the short-term memory and you step into it. You touch it with your fingers and you're there. You're on a cart travelling from the seaport towards Drosk. All around you, it is flat fields. Beautiful fields of corn and wheat and maize. The road is the best road you've ever seen. Paved, several lanes of
Bless you.
excuse me, several lanes of carts are able to travel at once, and all along the side there are turning into farmsteads and little stop-off places, little inns. There are people selling their wares along the whole piece of this road, and you kind of realize in your head this is called the Golden Stretch. This is where peddlers come to make their fortune. When they have something they think will sell and sell to the right clientele, they line this road, the Golden Stretch. It's not paved with gold, but your gold can be earned here. And you see rising out of the land Drosk. Drosk is unfathomably massive. It sticks out of the ground like a mountain. The rest of the area is completely flat. But building up, building upon building upon building upon building into massive spires and towers and walkways, you can see tiny people, smaller than ants, crossing bridges, trading. You see a massive set of gates. It flashes forwards. You see yourself pass underneath these gates, looking up as the gates are 20, 30 feet above you, and they open and then slam shut behind, and you can smell all the smells that come with that in a city sort of smell. You can smell the smells of farmyard, bodies, processing, sweat, metal, forging. Everything is mixed here. It is like the greatest mixing pot. It's like someone's taken all of the elements of humanity and stuck them together in this one place. You travel the streets still in the cart. It is thronging with humans. The carts can't barely get through. The way that the traffic system works is unfathomable to you. You have no idea how anybody knows their way around, how they're able to move past here without people crashing and dying every day beneath the wheels of a cart. You see that there are flying homunculi. You see that there are birds carrying messages. You see there are small creatures running, rats with little knapsacks running along ropes across the top of things, carrying messages, delivering things all over the place. Enchanted animals, enchanted creatures. And it is immense. It is a metropolis. And as you go deeper, the walkways get higher and higher, and you can see it begins to black out the sun. Then you begin climbing, and the sun appears once more as you get higher and higher, and the air gets clearer and clearer, and it gets better and better, easier to breathe, much easier to comprehend, and you are led to a set of towers. And this kind of flashes forwards, jumping through memories. And you are fed and dined, and there's kind of a meeting of minds afterwards in a reception area. There is a bar, there is plush reddish carpet, there are many adornments. This is high society. There are beautifully dressed people, and there are beautifully dressed creatures. There is a show that happens. There is a performing artist that sings most beautifully. You recognize him. You start talking to a group of people, and you see the face of this one. It is now a cockler, a bird person. And he wears the garb of a Malorian priest. Although nothing like what Wraith wears. This is gaudy. This is ostentatious.
Oh, Pat.
And they nod and they talk to you as Eluxeth. And then your mind goes blank and it cuts off.
Okay. When does it come back to light? Even if it's in the state of stupid, when does it come back?
There is a moment of clarity when coming across an ice bridge, and you notice that there's a letter, and they're kind of reading a letter, and it fades in and out of focus, and it says something about being requested to be in the service for continued works in the alchemist towers at Kanzax. And then you get weird little flashes of Ray's face as well, and of an angry Gretch's face, and then a happy Ray face. And these are the ones that the mind seems to focus on for a long time. And then it's waking up on the table. Then the look of a whisper, you hear a whisper in your ear. And it's, do not worry, little one. The gods are with you now. And that's when everything comes back.
Okay. In the letter,
yeah,
is there any kind of signature that I can partially see? Or
you're going to have to focus your mind again. I'm going to have another Arcana check for that.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That's a 10, but that's a nat one.
No.
Hmm.
It's almost like it avoids being seen. The letter exists, definitely. The letter is a physical thing they hold in their hand. It's not a vague memory. You can smell the ink. It's bitter and black. You can feel the parchment. It's thick. It's almost like vellum, actually.
Mm.
It's good quality.
Okay. Mm.
Hands release. Did you see it?
Right.
Did you see it?
Give her a sec.
I saw some things, yeah.
I can feel bits of it coming back to me.
I left a bit of my magic in your mind, if you don't mind. It's just to rebuild
Yeah.
connections and everything.
Make mind faster.
Oh,
You look unwell. Ray, have you got one of those little drinks that you had? What that you
Oh.
tried to give to me?
it's no,
It
nothing
was-
is going to be able to do anything for what I have, my dear.
I think it was grass flavour. You said.
Because it's mostly herb.
Okay.
Believe me when I say no one except myself can do something about this.
Okay. If you're suffering, you can always ask your friends. You should.
They know. They know. Some of them know. It's fine.
But,
It's just
if you guys don't mind, I think I might need to lay down.
go on.
Ray, everybody.
Yeah?
Thank you so much. It feels like I need to put myself together a bit more.
Mm,
Where are you staying?
I'm gonna stay probably she's gonna stay at which one's she gonna go? She's gonna go to she's gonna go to she's gonna stay at the Kobold's Tooth Inn. It's quite nice there, from what I remember.
yeah. Yeah, you should get some rest.
Check on
You're
your leg.
going to feel tinglings in the night. That's just magic working and everything. Harmless. It's just feels funny.
Okay,
Mm.
cool. I'll see you
Check
later.
on your leg.
Yeah, stop by. I'll buy you all a drink. I think I at least owe you all that. Or sorry, do you drink, Isha? Do fish have teeth?
No,
Sometimes.
they don't. Some fishes don't have teeth, but shark does.
Fish of teeth.
Some of them.
Exactly. My point proven.
Don't know what that means.
I thought you were being funny because yes, you sometimes drink and sometimes fish have teeth.
I will have a drink, Eluxeth.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
Eluxeth leaves. End scene. Where do you want to go now? Does anybody want a break before we do anything? Luke, I can see you're really struggling.
I'm all right. I'm cracking
Okay.
on.
Okay, cool.
I just
You're starting to sway.
It's just.
Are you
is what it
dealing
is.
with this?
I'm dealing with it the best I can. I'm all right.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. As long as you're all right. Yeah,
I'm happy
okay.
to carry on.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, so we'll go to 10 and then Call it a 10. Is that cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Right. So, tell me what happens now, folks. You're in the temple with Wraith.
Okay.
I would like to pull Rafe aside while the others are tending to Eluxeth.
Yes, I can say this happens. A little scene can go on beside this scene.
Just a quick one of Wraith.
Yes. Arden.
You know you had those like large scroll cases that we kept particular objects in.
Yes, the ones that could insulate.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to have a couple more, would you?
Possibly. What do you have now?
More,
Of the same?
yes.
Where did you find it?
Good question. Where did I find it? I'm trying to remember.
The cultist. In the
The
crab.
cultist in the crab. That was it. Yeah. It was being
Big chunk.
wielded
Big chunk.
by people that seem to have aligned themselves with such malice.
You mean the more?
Yes.
Yes. I will get one to you. Are you at the Yak still?
Yes.
I will send one to you as soon as I can.
How do you make such a thing?
They are of ancient design. We have but few. They were constructed and given to the monasteries by a benefactor a long time ago.
I don't want you to think that we're going around looking for this stuff. I don't exactly want to keep large amounts of it, but
No, but it is
When
good
we-
that you find it and insulate it, hide it from the rest.
well, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, once we've got it, we can't really find a way to destroy it. We need to. I don't want to just leave them lying around for anybody to come across.
Those that look for this for ill purpose, ill gain.
Maybe if we come across more than we can carry and more than is safe to bear, maybe we can leave some with you to keep safe, like we did before.
We will keep the containers here. They will be safe and insulated from prying eyes and prying senses. But larger pieces, we do not have a contraption that would hold.
This is problematic. It's popping up more and more. I'm just trying to think of ways that we can combat it.
When you know more, let me know. I shall be here. I'll send a runner to your inn when we have said the proper words that must be said to imbibe them into activate these containers.
Thank you.
Yes, Ray.
For the sake of open and honesty, I would like to say a thing.
Mhm.
When he goes back to his office, there's 150 gold in a leather bag.
Sure.
Spell component it's enough to pay for the spell component plus 50 gold.
He will.
Which spell did they do? Was it remove curse or was it greater restoration?
Let me tell you. I think it was remove curse. Let me see. No, it was greater restoration, I think.
Oh bloody hell! Okay, that's expensive.
100 gold.
It is.
It's a bit more than that, isn't it, for greater restoration?
Yeah.
A diamond worth 100 gold.
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
Yeah, it doesn't consume the diamond, but yeah.
Yes, greater restoration was the spell we cast.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Nyala's going to retell everything that she has saw in the memories. And mostly the letter and the Aarakocra they talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I saw
You
before
know,
it
you were looking
just
at the Artificer part
yeah.
all the years. How good is she? Is
I
she
can
better
tell
than
you
me?
I can tell you one thing. Her mind is fucking beautiful. I can't exactly measure intelligence or talent with that, but the design there is so intricate and complex. It is genuine talent that she has.
Proud of her.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever felt pride before.
welcome to the club.
Maybe you'll be her apprentice.
Yeah. Can we
I'd
go to the
accept it.
Sletneys?
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's go find
please,
Jess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To the
Mad and
Sletney.
Yeah.
To the Sletney residence you go.
Yeah.
To meet
Nyala is
Lyra.
holding onto Arden's shoulder because she has one massive headache.
Mm-hmm. Rook. Let's say Rook accompanies Eluxeth back as a guard, as a companion to take them back to the inn.
Keep an eye on her.
With the offer of a drink, they go
Nah.
together. Rook hasn't drank at this tavern and probably has a winning salesman pitch ready
Yeah.
for getting Rook Brew
Businessman.
into their menu. He's not going to pass up a business opportunity like that easily.
Yeah.
The mansion is pretty much complete. There are a few minor things occurring. With
Wait,
the repair
we need the
work.
box. We need the box. We need to get the box from Rook.
This is passed over. This is a shared inventory
Fine.
that you take over from Rook, and he tells you not to damage it. Don't you some precious cargo you have there, Nyala?
You think I'm not aware?
You know what I mean. Anyway,
Yeah, there's a child in it.
Eluxeth,
One child.
to this drink, and Rook leaves the scene. Groggily, Nyala, you trudge your way through the snow. Ijara looking around going, well, this is a pretty fancy place. You have been in here before, Nyala, I think.
Yeah.
Arden has been in here before, and none of the other people have been inside.
Rayla has.
Oh, Rayla has.
Yeah.
Rayla.
100 years ago.
Rayla.
It was a while. It's been redecorated since, but he has.
Rayla, the layout is the same. The general floor plan you have memorized.
Rayla, right now, as you walk up, he puts a mask, like a leather mask that covers half the underside of his face.
What's
and
up
as
with
he
this?
does, oh, I've been here before, but at night time.
That was 100 years ago. I'm not going to
I
remember
don't
you.
care. I'm an elf. Maybe there was an elf on staff.
Maybe there was an elf on staff.
Not an elf on the shelf, an elf on the staff.
And just so you know, it's how I cast Disguise Self. He now does not look like Rayla.
What do you look like, Rayla?
He still looks elven, but he looks on the pudgy side and has dark hair instead of his normal ginger.
Sure, no problem.
A lot of people are ginger in this group.
A right group of rangers.
Well, so am I, but it's only the bottom half.
Yeah, you walk into this space, and as you remember, there is a large bank of stairs that rises up, curves up to a balcony that runs along the top. There are 3 doors ahead of you, and this
I like
large
to
entrance
think-
hall.
I like to think that Nyala is just like guiding everyone inside.
Yeah, basically you managed to get inside with the people that are moving the last pieces of what looks like furniture and things back into the space. And you can see someone talking on the balcony. You recognize them immediately. They're speaking to some sort of foreman. Lyra stands up there, elegant as always, dressed immaculately, and is kind of directing this person. No. What is he doing? Excuse me. Yes, you with the shirt. The other way. Left. Sometimes you just have to get stuck in yourself, don't you? And she marches down the stairs. Doesn't really pay attention to you. And she just marches up to a chaise lounge and just pushes it like half a centimetre, maybe. There. It's easy, really. Oh, my God, what a day.
Hello again.
Oh, hello. Greetings.
How are you?
As well as anybody can be, really, I suppose, with all this going on.
Right.
Things are looking a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, you've noticed, have you? I don't have a great big hole in my roof.
I mean, well, it's an improvement.
Or a dead dragon on the porch.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm surprised you didn't use it as an opportunity for expansion, or I don't know, an ocular tower or something like that.
I hadn't thought of it.
Oh, then stop.
Do you
giving-
do ocular towers?
Oh God.
We'll have to quote you. Write it up for me. Thank you.
Oh God. I hate when you give ideas to people. Right.
Did we ever actually tell her about the mine? No? No.
Which one? No, the mine or the letter? You did the letter.
I did the letter. We haven't told her about the mine, though, have we?
No, this is
Oh,
your first meeting.
Oh, God, yeah, we haven't spoken to her since we've been back. Okay.
Several things. Then
Well-
can you?
2 things mainly.
Yeah. That's still several things.
We got your box back.
Oh, it's been missing for some time. Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you for recovering it.
Well,
the pedestal's still there. ready
Rayla takes a step behind Nyala
Well-
when he hears missing for some time.
we need to hold on to it for a while, if you don't mind.
It is a rightful Sledney heirloom.
Yes. However, it's a little bit more complicated than that. It's more than just a Sletney heirloom. It's more like an heirloom for a lot of
Drayton?
people. There's more about it than you probably know.
Okay. I
Um,
think I have one of my migraines.
I have
Oh.
a big one.
well, I'll keep it short then. So unfortunately, we need to hold on to the box for a little while longer. We might be able to return it to you eventually, but we wouldn't want, demons getting loose.
Okay.
Les never told you, did he?
Les was a man of few words.
Right. Well, Isambard had 2 demons imprisoned in this little puzzle box of yours in an extra
Grandfather?
dimensional space. Yes. As a way to ward off and blackmail said undead lich that stole it in the first place. However, the wards that keep the demons imprisoned have to be reinvigorated, let's say, by the presence of a Sletny, which the responsibility has been handed down by the generations. However, Dles kind of disregarded said responsibilities.
Les, she goes to go and back up to Les for a moment. Then you realise that she realises that Les is dead. And she speaks a little bit more freely. He had many things on his plate, and I and his family were not one.
Well,
You can say it bluntly, he was an asshole to you.
I wouldn't use such words, but I agree.
to keep things short, we need Jess.
Oh,
It's
I-
in the blood, so, you know.
I will not do. I was about to say the bloodline.
Yes, well, we wouldn't we wouldn't like to bring them along and put them in such a dangerous position if we didn't have a choice. There will be no, well, we say the magic's in the blood, there's no need for bloodletting. All they need to do is walk through. Their very presence will replenish the wards and rebuild that connection. So basically, we need to borrow Jess for a little while and take her on a little trip.
She's in her room. Go on up. Third door.
Also,
As a mother, do you want to come along, though?
I have a lot to attend to.
Okay.
Jess
also,
is big enough to take care of themselves.
also,
They've been doing it for some time. Sorry. Please do go on, Arden.
we went to Vermilion.
You did.
Yes. We sorted out the issues with the mine and the
Yes.
yes.
It has been cleansed.
Yes.
While it might be safe to return there and begin mining again, the shafts have inconsequentially collapsed. So it would require quite an excavation, but it is safe to begin mining again.
What of the folk of Meadow?
Uh,
They've moved. They've relocated.
But there are people in Meadow
Yes.
nearby, ready to work.
Well, yes. Yes. They might have a little bit more of a commute now, but yes.
Okay, the migraine is coming again. I don't want to know, do I?
no.
There is a
No.
workforce. It just might take a little bit more time than originally assumed to.
I shall speak to Litiana and get messages sent.
If you have
Well-
a message to Litiana, I mean, you can pass it on to me. I'm a student, so I can pass along.
Well, Niala's perfectly capable of messaging through to
I
Marin
meant
if
to.
needs be.
That's exactly what I need. I need someone to send. You can send a message.
Niala's
Yeah.
perfectly
Right.
capable of doing that. There's no need to get Litiana involved and take up her precious time.
Well, that sounds marvelous. She is a busy individual.
Extremely.
Who
Um,
is this that has their hands raised? Oh, yes.
I'm trying to
Sorry,
get people's
yes.
attention, not that-
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
roll stealth. I roll stealth for blend in. Don't pay attention to me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a 31.
Invisible with your disguise kit. She's not even looking for you. She's distracted.
she thinks you're one of the
Not
workers.
disguise kit. Not disguise kit. Yeah, that's what he does. He casts disguise self and just starts moving things and just blends in with the other people.
Actually, that's probably a good way to get noticed is by moving things slightly out of position. So
No, I
you're
just
moving
I
things
just start helping the
meticulously
other
to exactly where they're meant to be.
Yeah, you do it to her liking.
I do it
You see the
properly.
grooves in the wood and like the shading on paint on the wall where things used to be in position, and you're moving them slightly.
I will compose a letter for you. Niala, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I shall compose a letter, and it will be ready for you to collect, say tomorrow, and we'll start requesting a workforce to begin the extraction process. Maybe some of the dwarves would be interested in from the stone company. They've done some wonderful work on the gargoyles.
Well, I don't want to sound crass
Yes.
either, but you did mention that if we were to aid in
Joan,
such,
let's not mention it. You will be rewarded handsomely if we find a seam.
I was going to suggest as well. A lot of people died.
Yes,
There is a graveyard.
yes.
I would highly recommend that it is undisturbed.
I have certain contacts. I shall have it reconsecrated for you.
I appreciate that.
It shall
I did.
become holy ground once more.
I did what I could while I was there, but
You did a very
I'm
poor job, if you
rather
ask me.
limited. I'm going to ignore that.
Just one of the workers underneath
Literally,
it. One of the
Rook-
workers underneath his
Which
breath
was
says,
Jess's room?
Up, along the corridor, to the left. Then past the room that looks like a room made for a child. Into the attic.
the attic.
Yes,
As
she doesn't.
always, Lady Lyra, that you have been very helpful and direct.
Let's go, please.
You find your way up. You find your way along a corridor. You see a room beautifully bedecked with all the wants and needs of a young person in it. Plush bed, the most beautiful dressing table with all manner of perfumery and fragrances, a wash basin, and you walk past that. You see a little rope ladder that's folded down from the attic, and you climb up into it. It has been roughly floorboarded. It has a vast amount of space, but only part of it is lit. It is lit with an oil lamp, and you find Jess sat at one end with a book, and sat around beside them are two other individuals Let me just get the names. Hold on.
They're kids.
There are other children, yeah,
Okay.
around the same age. They are sat around reading this book, and they're chatting and laughing and yeah, just a bit of a kind of carry on basically going on up there. What would you like to do?
I was going to knock as she goes up on the floorboard, like, Jess.
Nyala?
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, guys. Come. Who else is here? Is Nan here?
No, Nan is not here, but Arden is here.
Arden.
Hi.
They're looking down the hatch as you're on the ladder. Come up. Sorry, I'm being so rude. Come on in.
Oh. Sorry, I won't talk too much like last time, but I have a massive headache, my dear, and
Come in. Yeah, take a seat here. It's fine.
yeah.
Right. Don't mind these two.
Are you friends?
Yeah?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They're pretty good, aren't they?
What happened since we left?
Well, quite a bit. We built a base.
Okay.
Then the base got discovered.
Oh.
But then the people that discovered the base built it better for us. And then when we showed up, we had a really good base.
That's nice.
To hang out in.
So, who are your two little friends, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm still trying to find their names.
Sorry.
Are you okay, Luke?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I will find the.
I don't know why, but just a nice soft towel just seems to help.
I think their names are. Balak and Rue.
Okay.
Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound really familiar? Like we've.
You know a Balak, I think.
Do we?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll in the history?
Let me check my
No.
notes.
Balak and Rue, was it?
Yeah. I think they're the names, unless I'm swapping something over.
You know, okay, Balak is actually a French word.
Okay.
And basically what it means in a very rude manner is that you don't care.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's even better.
Oh God. Oh no. Mary, no. I don't want to hear about Marie, je veux pas. When Mary is going to find out about the video, I know she's going to make some comments. I know.
I can't find the names. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, I'm just double checking that it's the right name. Yeah, I think Balak. We're going to call them Balak and Rue for now.
Okay. Jess,
Yeah. What have you guys been up to? Did you get to the mountain? Did you kill a
We-
lich?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I told you. Yeah, so what? I could kill a lich.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I could.
Sure they
Just
could.
don't want to.
Okay. But yeah, I was going to explain to you. I have my mind blown off at the moment.
Yeah, so you've seen this before, right? Ah, I don't have it.
I do have it.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Yeah, in that dusty old library that my dad kept. And then mum keeps it all clean and now he's gone. It's all like, come look at all my objet d'art.
Okay, but did they ever tell you anything about that?
Don't
Did-
touch the thing.
Did
Because
Les
it's
ever tell
gonna
you?
do. Don't touch a thing. Because the thing's got. Because you're gonna break it, Jess. You're gonna touch it. Don't touch the books. Don't get your fingers on it. You're gonna smudge all the lines. Get your grubby fingers.
Okay, fuck Les.
Yeah, your dad, mind me for the language, but your dad was an asshole.
Well, it wasn't a dad, it was an uncle, but still.
Same.
What?
Whoever raised you, and he was a bit of a knob.
Les wasn't my dad.
Oh shit. Did you ever wonder why you had horns and he didn't? And your mother doesn't?
No. Not really. Just thought I was the black sheep, like they
Well,
said.
Les was your uncle.
Who was my dad?
Was he ever really a father to you?
No. It was cold. And caring. Saw the back of his hand the most, I think.
I think you probably always knew.
Yeah. Maybe.
Anyway, sorry to impose this revelation on you, Jess, but this cube is very important.
Please get in the book.
No, that's not true. The cube isn't important at all. Jess, you're important.
True, also.
Right?
So,
What am I important for? This is a day. Right?
Yeah.
what if I told you that you are the only living person that could kick the ass of 2 demons and keep them in a very dark hole for a very long time so they could never hurt people?
I would say, is Mum downstairs?
She's busy
would
with
say-
the Shaylong.
I would say, fuck yes.
Awesome. So, that little box there
Yeah.
was a secret hidey hole that your granddad made.
Oh, the one that there's a portrait of downstairs.
Well, your great granddad, yes, Isambard.
Oh, okay.
And your great granddad was a very clever man.
Right.
You know that lich that came to attack?
Yeah.
Well, your granddad
Mum
knew
was
about
so
that lich.
annoyed about all the dragon blood, by the way, on the streets.
Well, it was harder to get out the clothes than the streets, trust me.
Also, yeah.
So your great granddad Isambard knew about this lich.
Yeah.
And he kept that lich far away from Kanzax for a very long time.
Yeah.
And he did that by threatening the lich with the only thing that the lich was afraid of. And that was two really powerful demons that your granddad had put in this box as a threat to scare that lich away.
Yeah.
However, the box needs to be visited by a Sletny
Yeah.
every so often to make sure that the demons can't get out. However, your Uncle Bless was very rubbish at doing things that he was meant to do.
Yeah. You're the goblin kid looked and goes, yeah, it's rubbish at most things.
Yeah, he really shirked his responsibilities. He was a bit of a dick.
More than
The
that.
two kids snigger.
And
Ah,
he
then.
really should have taught you a lot more about what you can do.
Right? What do you need me
So,
for?
well,
There's an
now
emboldening. They straighten their shoulders and like, all right.
well, now it falls to you as the only last living true-blooded Sletny to
Right.
make sure that these demons don't come out of this box.
I'm the one. I can do it.
You are the one. You are the chosen one. You are.
Arden.
Look, just deal with me here, okay? It's hard enough trying to get kids to do anything you want.
So what do I
Do you
do?
want to go? Well,
You know what? You're going to make a great dad someday.
if we press a few buttons on this magic box, we go through a portal, and we're inside, and you help us fix the prison. Just by being there.
Go. Let's go. Can these two come?
Please don't tell your mother.
Yeah.
The kids will go.
You swear it, guys.
If anything bad
Swear it.
happens, I
They
need,
s- they say we swear on.
Oh God.
Hold on.
What do you want? We'll feed you. That's Mum. Sorry, I was being
Hold
shouted
on.
at by a little black and white cat.
Little rascal.
They
He was
say
trying to claw the crap out of my leg.
they say we swear on the
I'll
onyx.
sit there like,
On the onyx. I don't know what that is, but sure.
you have to promise us one thing though.
Right?
If anything goes wrong, if anything dangerous happens, you hide. All of you, all three of you, you run and you hide.
Okay.
Swear on
Yeah.
the Onyx.
We swear on the onyx.
Right. Get some proper shoes on. They're gonna get wet.
Okay.
And don't look down.
They go and they get some shoes. They return to the attic where you are.
Right. Give me the box. I'm going to open it.
As you got the box, just checking the kids are kind of dressed
Right.
for an adventure.
They're okay.
can I appear at some point?
You're there. You're in the room. Kind of maybe come upstairs.
Can I just can I do this again? Because 31 stealth. I just appear again.
Yeah. You just appear again.
Hi.
Ijara.
This is Ray, by the way.
Yeah. Where's Ijara?
Have you finished with the kids now?
Can you come up here a sec?
Yeah, we're going to see You know, the place with the 2 demons?
You know how we left you behind last time?
Yeah, come on.
We're leaving Rook behind this time.
Apparently, I have to put this grandfather clock in the master bedroom.
We'll just leave it there for a second. We will be right back.
You hear a dong,
Oh,
Oh, God.
and then
I'll fix
go
it
on.
when we get back.
Hi,
Promise?
Amajara. You are children.
Yeah. So is
So-
everyone ready?
From what I heard, we're going to take the 3 kids to where the demons live.
when you put it like that, it sounds horrific, but I can't see this going any other way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just making sure.
Right. You're lucky I remember the pattern, how we opened the thing on the first lay.
Wait,
How are we going to get trapped in an attic?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Oh.
Jess.
You know how to do this.
Yes.
We
But
should
if
probably
you-
teach Jess how to do this.
I was going to say, like, if you're not here, and I have to do this every so often,
Yeah.
and I'm the demon guard,
You are.
then I need to know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will teach
I'm
you
going
how
to
do
show
it.
you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Jess watches ever so closely. She also puts her hands around yours and kind of
Yeah.
follows your finger patterns.
So you do this like that. Okay. And you turn that in this direction. Then you fold this part and you do that.
There's that feeling, cold rush you felt before, Ray.
Pete,
Yes.
whatever skill check Jess is doing to remember how the puzzle box works,
Yeah.
I'm going to give her a +4.
You're
Plus
doing
4?
guidance.
Yeah,
Plus a D4
kind of.
or
No,
4.
just +4. Just 4.
Oh,
It's an artifice thing.
okay.
Okay.
I cast guidance.
That's a 21.
Yeah.
And then she also gets a plus D4 from me.
Oh, no, that's with the D4 because
Oh,
you
that's
rolled a
with
1
the
or a
D4
D4.
as well. Okay.
So dirty 20 with Ray and then a 21 with you. You are in that same place. You remember the feeling of cold stone walls, a deep fog around your feet,
Right. So,
and the crunching and chittering.
kids, stay close.
Nyala's keeping the kids' chin up so they don't look down.
Stay quiet.
This is really nasty. Is this where you went before?
Yeah.
It should be a bit nicer
Also-
afterwards. Right. If we follow it left to the study, all Jess will have to do is put a hand on the handprint, right?
So you walk to the end of the corridor. There is something. Roll me a perception check, everybody.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Can
and
we use
Jara.
passives?
You can use your no, because you're being wary.
24.
17.
The kids are rolling terrible.
12.
24.
Okay.
I would like to ask a clarifying question. To
Yes. Yes.
Do you
may.
think Scraps is with us?
It's up to you.
I would like to say yes, because if this is a sneak attack, Scraps is a thing that helps.
It's not an attack, so it's okay.
Scraps can't be surprised.
No, it's fine. What you notice, Ray, is you see that everyone walk forwards. And you remember when you came here before. You remember part of the floor when you walked to the end of this corridor being a bit strange. But when you get to that point, you see like a greasy film covering the corridor.
Oh no.
Like just about transparent, and you see that Arden and Nyala and the kids are about to walk into this thing.
Stop,
What?
everybody.
What's going on?
Weird magic like film.
She gives back Harden his dagger. Ray, come pick up yours.
Don't worry about it. You can keep it.
Okay.
And he pulls out 2 other daggers.
Where do you? Never mind.
Does
I don't
this
want to
look
know.
like? So, what does this look
He
like? A
had 3.
membrane, or does this look like shimmery magic, illusiony stuff?
It is not magical. It is a physical thing.
Okay. Like kind of cut around the edge and see if it kind of peels away.
You put your blade in, it begins to hiss.
I cast elemental weapon.
With like the escape of gas, or
Well,
like
I prefer.
The-
a snake hissing
The blade hisses and begins to melt.
from acid. Okay. All right.
Fire.
We did that last time, didn't we?
Burnt and exploded the floor. You are surrounded by commoners. Do you really want to do that?
No. Kids, everybody get up on somebody's shoulders.
I can
2
only
kids
do.
can ride on Scraps.
Guys, this is gonna sting.
Yeah, I know.
Carry on to try and cut away as much as I can before the blade just kind of melts.
Yeah, as you do, it kind of seals up again.
Okay.
Fire.
No.
Everyone, get to the other side.
Okay.
As far away from the membrane as possible.
That's
how
where you
big-
came in, the other end
I
of the
have an
corridor.
idea. Look, the opposite end of the corridor. Everyone gets to the opposite end of the corridor. Especially all the children.
It's a 30-foot
Scrap.
corridor.
Scraps. Fetch. And I just point at the membrane.
Okay.
Oh,
Describe
no.
what you're trying to get Scraps to do.
Scrap's gonna just dive
Just
into it.
run at it. I
Okay.
can fix Scrap. We're made of flesh.
Scraps hisses, leaps through, and crashes the other side into the wall of the circular place. Stands up, shakes itself, and kind of clunks around and looks back at you expectantly, cocks its head.
Does he
Holy
appear to
shit.
be damaged?
You can see that there's acid marks upon Scraps, yeah.
Okay. So we
Not
can go
not any
through it,
serious damage, nothing serious.
but it's gonna hurt. But we have children.
And
So
you make
probably
out
putting the-
you make out that its proportions is probably, you see a moment of Scraps traveling slightly slower, as if through like jelly.
Is
And
it a massive gelatinous cube?
when the other side they kind of gain this full speed.
Like he's gone through ooze.
Yeah, indeed.
But has it resealed now and he's
Yeah,
on the other
every
side?
time is
Right.
Right.
This-
Kids, just I take off my cloak and I kind of just wrap it around Jess
Mhm.
and like just put it over her face and I just said, just leave that over you until I say it's safe. Okay?
I prepare cure wound.
I recommend everybody else do the same with all the others, with the other two.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I hope.
We'll wrap them up.
Come on, kids.
Oh, this is gonna sting. Right,
You
here
want
we
me
go.
that you want me that I should throw the children fast through?
No, no,
Okay.
kids, no.
Here we go.
Oh.
I kind of just put like my head over my eyes and kind of just with Jess on my back, like push through.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Yes.
I have a rules question.
Yes.
Is this the kind of thing that a higher AC would help?
let me.
I don't think it's about AC or saving throws. I think it's one of those things where
It's
we're just
gonna-
physically, it's there.
I need you all to make me a dex save.
Dex.
That's a 12.
19.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Jess has a +4.
I'm carrying the kids, so
Okay. Everyone that enters the cube is going to take 5 points of acid damage.
Can I cast Bless on all 3 of the kids?
Mm-hmm. You can. And Ijara casts Shield of Faith.
I'm going to cast Absorb Element as we go through.
Mm-hmm. Arden, when you step the far side, you see that the kids are like, with your preparatory measures, they get through. They are kind of a little bit, they're in pain. They're like rubbing their arms. Stop. And Jess isn't on your back anymore.
Where's Jess?
I turn around immediately like, shit, where's Jess?
They're suspended inside this thing.
Even with the +4? Dang.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna literally just like try and patter down. The other kids turn around and immediately, actually no, forget the other kids, there's the other 2. I will I just try and grab Jess and pull her through.
Yeah, Nell's going to help you. As soon as she sees
Grab,
Jess
get
like
the child.
suspended, she's rushing to get the kid.
You hit nigh on stone.
What?
What do you
Solid.
mean? What, the gelatinous thing is solid?
1 1.
Fuck's sake.
But you see just like they're swimming.
Swimming.
They're moving like this slow motion.
Does she appear to be hissing?
No.
When
Recognizes her as friend. Okay.
okay.
Scraps. Try and break it.
No.
Don't.
Wait.
I think that's normal.
I grabbed Scraps by the back of the neck and just.
Jess,
pull him
can you hear me?
back.
There's a little air bubble that pops. Yeah?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Cool.
Can you
Okay.
move forward? Can you get to us?
Not right now.
Are you stuck?
It says to wait.
Wait, what?
Move.
Y'all are starting to panicking at this point.
It wants some blood.
Who's?
Mine.
Of course.
I stabbed the jelly.
Don't.
think it- I didn't.
I'm trying to give her a knife.
It's like
Could've
smashing a rock. It's like pushing a knife onto a stone solid wall.
I could have sworn she didn't need to give blood.
Then you see her slowly drop to the floor. And the goo recedes into the ground. You see that the smoke on the ground clears and you see beetles dying in front of you, like they're time lapse. You see crickets and you see centipedes like literally curl up and fold in on themselves. Done it.
Yeah, Yala is just kneeling before Jess and like patting, see if she's fine. Everything like a very
It-
panicked mom.
It was like no, don't worry, I'm fine, fine. It was like one of the things that Mum uses. What do they call it? Exfoliator.
Okay,
Right.
okay. Fine, everything's fine.
Look around, like, is it still very dark in here, or?
You can see that like there is a change in the very air. I want to say air. I mean
There's
the air of feeling within the space.
a
Um,
split second when everything seems fine before Nyala and Jess gets blindsided by a robotic cat.
What is that?
He's
That-
friendly.
Yeah, I think
Why is-
he's worried just like me about you. Ow,
Oh,
Ow.
okay.
ow.
It
Ow.
literally
Nice.
doesn't hurt because what he's attempting to do is cast cure wounds.
Nice kitty.
Oh, ow.
Good
Ow.
cat. It is a cat, right? It's meant to be a cat.
Yeah. Ow.
Part of him was a cat. I call him
Oh.
Scraps.
Hi, Scraps. Can I stand up, please, Scraps?
It literally like picks her up by the scruff of the neck and puts her on her legs.
I'm sure that's what you're supposed to do to cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a child. As such, it treats you like a kitten.
Okay. So what is the rest of this place like then?
Well, there's a kitchen, there's a study, there's a drawing room, there's...
Don't go to the garden.
Yeah, no, avoid the garden
The
until
garden gives me PTSD.
well, maybe, well, we'll see. Things might be better now.
Yeah.
Oh, to say sorry, who would like to ride Scraps?
All the kids.
How many kids is there?
There's
Thank
just the three.
At least
Ugh.
2 could probably ride Scraps.
But, I mean, you can enlarge him.
I don't have that prepared today.
Ah.
But he's
All
still the
right.
size of a rather large dog.
I'm gonna walk. I'm like demon keeper, right? I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Okay,
walk.
but I just thought the demon keeper would want a giant undead cat, but okay.
Well, I'll let my henchmen do that.
Fine.
The other two climb up, sit on the cat, and we're at 10 o'clock. So I
Yeah.
think we should probably leave the exploration of the inside of the cube for our next
Yep, sure.
little adventure, guys. Thank you very much for playing. That was a very cool thing to do. It's lovely to play with you all again as well.
Yeah.
So
It is nice to
Can I ask the
Yeah.
question?
yeah.
What we're gonna do about Rook if he's here next time?
We can figure that out.
Rook has travelled via mushrooms to get to these guys before, so that's another thing. That's another
Every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
You
time
missed-
I just leave this
You
place going,
missed
what?
you missed a lot.
Yeah. Which remind me, it's not often that we see Arden in his full monk gear without it actually escape.
True.
Yeah, that happened at one point.
Yeah. Travelled by mushrooms.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to end the recording. Thanks for playing, guys. That was really good fun.